chat. Apologies that this hand is going to be held up for at least another little minute. For some reason, it seems like this hand now only wants to charge if it's held specifically like this. So it didn't charge. So it's at only 30%. Haha. Yeah. It looked like it was charging, and it looked like it charged. I assumed because this one was fully charged that meant this one was. I was wrong. I was incorrect. So this one is not fully charged. It's only at 30%. I was doing this yesterday too. I think the port, like the charging port, is dying. This one's fine. I'm sure this one was fine. It just needs to be held a special way. No, you don't need a filler bar. No, yeah, we know that. We figured that out. That's what we did. So we did it in the afterwards. We put it in emote mode because we realized, oh shit, it doesn't actually end it like it used to because host is gone. It doesn't. We knew it wouldn't end it, but we were like, oh well, it'll host that other person, so that way we won't have to worry about it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't host at all anymore. So, we did what we could. Yeah. Yeah. Celebrate. Yeah. It didn't go as planned, but we did what we could, and we had somebody stay up that could stay up. I have to hold my hand up like this. Ugh. I want to wait until at least it's at 40%, and then I'll stop worrying about it for the time. Because I can't remember exactly how long these are supposed to last. I think they're supposed to last about 6 hours. So I figure half of that time, if it's at 40%, at least 40%, it'll be fine. But for now, I have to worry about making sure that it is actively being charged. Because it only charges in one position. I'm just going to look like I'm... Wait. It's really hard to do this. There we go. Yeah. 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 No. Yeah. 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 Hello. I can't really do Sassy Gay Hand because Sassy Gay Hand is like this, but I don't know if it charges like that. Yeah, it doesn't. It does not charge in Sassy Gay Hand. It has to be held up like I'm waving. Ah! 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 I just really have to ask a question. It's a really important question. Oh boy. I really have to ask a question, and I feel like I need to hold my hand up while I'm asking the question. Woo! Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. I'm showing off my bean. My bean? My bean. Beep, beep, beep. I only have one bean per hand and per foot. Because I don't have the finger beans. My fingers are bone. Clawsy hands. The good. The good. Beans, 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 beans. Not goods. Goods? Not goods. Goods? Good. Goods? Good. Goods? Good. I'm sorry for the wait. Because we're going to be waiting here. Just a little longer. Yeah, I think the feet are bigger than the hands. Although that might just be like that it looks like the feet are bigger than the hands. Huh. Okay. Well, that happened. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Yeah, I think the greater good. Yeah, I do think that these are bigger. It might be that they look bigger because like the leggings give me kind of daikon legs, but not sure. 40%. 40% should be fine, you think? Yeah? 40%? 40%? Should be fine. Should be a good amount. I'm like 90% sure. If they're 60 hours. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I think they go for 6 hours. I think so. Because generally it's about 6 hours in that I'm like, oh no, my hands are dying. 40%, 2 hours. I might want to go for it. I might want to go for 50. But then I have to wait another... So it's 10 now. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 4 hours. I technically need about 4 hours. So I am going to stay up a little later today because I stayed up really late last night. So even though I am going to still wake up early and go to work tomorrow, I just don't think I'm going to be able to fall asleep. So. It's not a problem of long cable, because the cable is long enough that I could just stand in place and be fine. The problem is I have to hold my hand like this for it to charge. It won't charge unless I'm holding my hand like this exactly. I would be like, oh, I'll just get my Vive controllers out. But my Vive controllers were the reason why I changed out of my old headset, because my Vive controllers were dead. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just go ahead and get the new headset, because I don't really like this one anyways. For 4 hours. Well, one thing I can do, I can get it to 40, and then I can go for a little bit. And then I can, put it back on the charger when I'm just sitting as Finley or something. Yeah, no, my controller this controller didn't charge because it has, funky now. It's funky. And it's decided the only way it will charge is if it is being sat upside down. But, I didn't notice that. Because when you first plug it in, even when it's like this, when it's like sat down normally, it's fine. But it'll only charge like this, I think because the charging port is dying off. As it do. As did my last controllers. I just think that, like, it's holding charge, it's just, it won't charge. So I think it's the charging port. Which is unfortunate, because there's not a great fix for that. Other than just, like, duct taping it. Yeah, Finley can just be sassy later, so I'll wait until it gets to 40. Still not at 40. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Using the other... Yes, I did. I did that last night, and I noticed it had the same problem. Because it doesn't do it when it's on this hand, ever. No matter which cable I use. It only does it on this one. So it's definitely the controller, not the cable. Which is unfortunate, because that's more expensive. But I don't want to replace it, because I don't... Like, I just got the new cable for the headset. I don't need a new controller yet. That's a bit silly. So... I haven't gotten any new controllers. So, I got these at the same time that I got the headset. And, that was a while ago, so I don't think they're in warranty. I think the warranty, I think there's only a 1-year warranty, and it's been over a year, for sure, since I've had these. No. I just said it's not a big deal. I just need to set it like this when I'm charging in the future. Which I didn't do today. It's not that hard. Okay, we're at 40. We're at 40! To be fair, I actually think this won't be too much of a big deal. I don't remember. I think Finley, the bird, like... Whoa. Finley, put your tatas away. Put your boy boobies out. My goodness. Your boy boobies. No. Dang it. I did it appropriately. Tibby. I mean, they're not technically boobies. There's not really any boobies there. Because it's a boy. No boobs. You better put those grippers away. Does Echo have booba? Huh? Does Echo have booba? Or does Echo just have Fluffy? I don't think Echo has booba. Small booba. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Wow. I'm so proud of Echo. Just a little booba. 41. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, chat, I made a big version. For funny sillies. Hee hee. Hee hee. Funny silly big one. Beep 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 beep. Wow. Boop boop. I'm big now. Big. I don't think I can see the mirror. Oh no. Tight. Well, I made it because I was like, I want bigger cuddles. I want more cuddles. Now I can cuddle everyone at the same time. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug you. Mwah. That's probably why. So, like, it's stuck. We're gonna rest the cable in a place where it's easy to find. Right there. And then we're gonna do that. Book. Go away. Go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. No. No, we won't. We will not have a marigold today. I'm sorry. I know y'all love marigold, but I don't have a lot of places to play her. Drawing? Are you drawing? What are you drawing? Are you drawing, genderless child? Or genderful child? Yes. Oh my gosh! Kitty, you drawing? You drawing too? Sir Fantasies and Kitty are both drawing at the same time. Oh my goodness. The artists! The artists are out! Yeah! Your MMROC. Oh, poggers. Poggers. Off we go. Oh, did you guys see I posted new Finley references? Just for you! Just for you. Just for you too. So you have Finley references. I I will try to do more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That was loud. Every time it scares me. Give me a minute! Hi. Give me a minute! I just got in! I need like 2 seconds.
I have an invitation for you, sir.
An invitation? To what?
My house is gonna have an opening on Friday for a dinner party. Rick, some of them, these MR members, and some other social acquaintances of mine. I'm gonna be providing food and drinks. You and Leaf are welcome.
I'll
If you have
talk
time
to
on
Leaf.
Friday around 8 p.m. EST.
I'll see. I have to check my schedule. I actually don't know if I have
Absolutely.
radio. I think I have.
Invitation is
D&D.
important, and you fail 100% of the time if you don't try.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'll talk to him. I'm not really sure.
Yes. Use that can. I'm excited to cook for him.
Kitty Coffee and Sir Fantasies are not my artists, but they are artists that I love. No. I don't think so.
Wonderful.
I'm pretty sure.
That's right.
Evening. Quill, right?
Mm.
Good seeing you again. I'm heading out of here.
Have a good night, DT.
Righty, DT. Safe travels to Dragonspire.
What brings you by this evening?
I just had some questions.
Okay. I can try and answer them if you like, or I can direct you to our guild master. He's actually here tonight.
I probably need a little bit at least to think about it and acclimate, then I'll find someone. I've never actually been here before.
Well, feel free to wander around, relax. I believe Vincent at the moment is in the main house over there, so just go ahead and find him when you're ready.
Okay. Quill just got here, but not much has happened yet. No seconds. You are now, Quill. I need like 5. I need like 5 seconds. For my like existence to load. I need to turn this down because it's a little loud. It's a little loud. Look, there's eyes! My boy! My bread! And Elise! I love Elise. I love Bunny with all my heart. Now Quill just wanders for a bit. Water! Oh, there's Via. It feels so strange to be so big in this map. Feels really weird. Feels very odd. Be large. I'm normally quite small in this map. Even as Calliope, because Calliope is kind of short. Huh. I think Bunny is a vocal stem. Special eyes. Who does have special eyes? No, Calliope's really not that tall. I think Calliope isn't that much taller than Finley. Let me look. So, Finley, this one doesn't count. That one has heels on. 2... Oh. Wait. Wait a minute. No. What? That's not possible. What? No. Oh, true. That's fair. This Finley does not have umbrella. 1.6. Okay. 1.8. He's just a little taller. He's just a little... They're just a little baby bit taller. Good call.
Hey, you look a little lost.
I am.
Everything alright?
Uh,
You are?
I'm fine. Just taking a minute to figure things out.
Okay. If there's anything you need help with, let me know. I'll leave you be if you're thinking. So, just was wondering. No one else is down here. So.
Okay.
Oh. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine. Just... I've never really been here before.
Is there something you want me to explain about it?
No. I should be fine. I relatively understand your guild pretty well. A lot of you come by the my tavern pretty often.
Yeah.
I've seen you there before.
I've noticed you take note
Mm.
multiple times because I'm loud, but that's fine.
A lot of people are loud. I don't really mind the noise.
Okay. As long as it doesn't bother you. I know I can be a little out there sometimes, so.
Honestly, you're not the loudest I've had. I used to
I'll
have
take that.
quite a few boisterous people who came by. Mostly barbarians. They have a tendency to be loud.
Okay. And drink a lot, from what I've heard.
Sometimes, but they normally would be drinking the energizing tea or things like that. Since I don't serve alcohol, I'd never have. Normally, they would be a little bit upset about that, but I think over time they started to accept it.
Well, like I said before, let me know. I'm gonna go check in on everyone else. Keep looking at my wrist like there's something there, but I don't have my bracelet, so. See you later.
Okay. Calliope is supposed to be like a little bit tall. But Calliope is pretty short for metaverse standards. I consider Calliope a fairly average height. Like, I use Calliope for scale a lot. Calliope is, though, quite a bit smaller than all of their family. Both of their parents are taller than them, and Cassius is quite a bit taller as well. That makes sense. Initially, Calliope was supposed to be 6 feet tall. No, Finley's really not small. He's average for standard humans. But in metaverse standards, he's quite small. He's quite short. I think Calliope looks much bigger. And I will say also, that is counting Calliope with the hat. So they might be about the same height. Because it is counting Calliope's hat with that for the model thing. Half foot shorter. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They keep getting bigger. It's the eternal dick measuring contest that is height. Thankfully, that has ended within Ascension Academy because there's a rule now that no one can be taller than Gavin, I think. Like, no one can be taller than Gavin. I think that's why I didn't make Flora taller than she is. Because I could not have her be taller than Gavin. No, because Liang and, they don't want you to be Liang or, Augusta height either. Because they're giants. They're giants. They're the outliers. They're meant to be outliers. So Liang and Augusta don't count. But I'm pretty sure that was the rule, that you can't be any taller than Gavin. I think that was the one that they were like, this is the bar. Everyone's gotta be shorter than that. But they might have changed that. But I think that was kind of what was asked. Yeah. Yeah. Just their standard height. Yeah, Gavin is massive for a human. And that's my fault. I did not realize how big I made him. That was before I was like really good about making sure and checking how big people are. So he wasn't tested against anybody before in Ascension Academy, and then he was in RP, and then he was like, "Oh my god, I'm so big!" And I was like, "Ooh, well, that's canon now. He's just a big boy." Because everyone was like, "You're not a human, right?" He's just a big boy. He's just a big old boy. Was lost. But mostly he's just nervous. He's a nervous boy. He's nervous. There's people. He's too big. And he's a nervous boy. He's just a basketball player. Gavin's big. Gavin's really big. How tall is Flora, actually? Let me get over this cusp, and then I'm gonna check how big Flora is, because that'll tell me how big. Because Gavin's, I think Gavin's like about a little bit taller. I don't think Gavin is like exponentially taller than Flora. That's how tall Flora is. She's 2. So she's probably like 6 foot something, right? Yeah, it'll be approximate. Due to the top E. Well, he's just human, so he probably... I doubt that he would. 7 foot. Whoa. 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 She's so big. She's so tall. I know. She'll be back soon. We just need to wait. Yeah, I mean, yeah. She's so tall. Honestly, I kind of expected her to be a little bit bigger. Weirdly, I kind of expected her to be a little bigger. But then again, that's why she says, like, oh, I'm kind of short for my people. Like, I'm kind of short. I'm a little small. These chairs are so big. They're so big when I'm Quill. Look how big they are. Wow. They're so big. Well, let's have a seat. And you know what? I'll plug in my controller while I'm sitting. No one has to know. Recharge station. Recharge. It's awesome. It's awesome. Plug in. Plug in. Plug. I'm really struggling here. Is it? It's in. There we go. Haha. I was just nervous. I'm also not sure if Vincent will have the answers he needs. Like, be able to answer his questions, so he might end up needing to talk to Mona. I will depend on a few things. Because to be fair, the plant skin could, like, change and evolve a bit. Yeah, I think he is. But, I know Christy's coming soon. Soon, TM. What was that? What is... What? Is that boat flipped? What just happened? Whoa! Okay, the boat flipped. Someone flipped a boat. Who is that? Who is that? Who flipped the boat? They flipped the boat. Whoever they are. Yeah, it also depends what plant skin you play. If you're related or if you're unrelated. I know how Flora and Stark's, like, actual kids will look. Other direct children will look. They just landed straight in the sand. The pool flapjack. Who's crawling? It's definitely someone. Oh, that's Echo. No, they're not crawling. It's just Echo. It's like, what? Who is that? What's happening there? Letting my hand charge. So that way it won't die later on. To be entirely fair, Quill might be too nervous to ask any questions today. That's like a planned thing. He might not ask very much. I'm not doing this
Are
just
you doing
because.
okay over here, Mr. Quill?
Mhm.
I'm just coming over to check up on you because, well, you were all over here alone, so I just wanted to make sure. Can I get you anything?
Uh,
Just drink. We have some drink.
I'm
Usually just juices or
okay.
slight alcohols. Okay.
I
You
just
were just over here alone, so I just wanted to know.
I had a lot more confidence before I actually got here.
Well, if you work up the confidence, do feel free to talk to whoever you want. I can assure you that everyone who's here is very nice.
Mm.
And they're just good to talk to. If not, well, you're more than welcome to just relax, take in the scenery, and just.
I find it a lot easier when there's a bar in between.
Fair enough. When you're by a bar, you're in your element,
Mm.
rather than just out and about. I
Boop.
get it. Yes, hello.
I
It is.
Hello again.
If you need anything at all, do just come and find me or any of the other members, and we will help you. If not, enjoy your day here.
I'm eventually gonna work up the nerve to ask questions, but I'll get there when I get there.
Take your time. Take your time. No one's going to force you.
Mm.
I just wanted to come over and check up on you, so
I
I'll leave you be
appreciate
for
it.
now, so then you can. Oh, you're very welcome. But yes, once you work up the courage, come find us,
Mm.
and we'll gladly answer any questions you may have.
What a good
well.
maid princess you are.
Generally speaking, who would you talk about when it comes to magical creatures?
Magical creatures. Well, Vincent's a good start. He's he's our local, one of our guild masters. He is currently up in the house over there. He is well, I don't really want to use it as a notifier, but he is the blue skin tiefling.
Mm. I've met him
Is that
before.
okay? Then yes, he's a good one too.
I thought he was more of
Besides
an
that,
artificer.
he is more of an artificer, so he might not know as much. But in terms of just, you said magical monsters,
Magical beings in general.
beings, magical beings.
I, I have questions about myself, if that makes it more clear.
If Mona gets here, she would probably be knowledgeable as well, knowing her.
I'm out of the loop.
Questions about magical beings.
Oh, yeah. In this group, I would say Mona would be the foremost authority on that department.
Mm. I've never actually officially met her. Only passing
Well,
meeting.
hopefully she's able to come tonight since Vincent's alive. That means she didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So hopefully she's able to
Yeah,
come on
Vincent
over.
seems to be in a good mood for
Hello,
once.
Mr. Isaacs. It's because he's taking a break. Which is what he needs. It's what everyone needs.
Mm.
So, yes, once Mona gets here, I will tell, do you want me to, if she gets here, when,
Sure.
do you want me to come over and tell you?
Mm.
Okay, I will then. For now, though, I'm going to continue doing my rounds, though there is a wonderful person here who you can talk to as well if you wanted to, or he's leaving.
Oh, no, no.
You know. Anyways, though, I must be doing my rounds.
Goodbye.
I hope you have a wonderful stay at the island today.
Thank you.
I'm just doing my rounds as well.
I'm gonna be honest. You're not really someone I expected to see here, Quill.
Why not? You all kind of come by the tavern very often.
Yeah, I did. I know people at some places have kind of looked at what we're about and gone, ugh.
I
If
guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand this as
People just-
more of what you've explained it as, or not you specifically, but the guild as a whole.
Yeah.
No.
Trying to teach people.
Mm.
Help
And
them.
I am unfortunately someone that is fairly unknowledgeable on these matters.
Yeah, well, fair enough. I kind of get that myself.
Mm. Makes it a bit more complicated
but-
when you
but
don't
for
have
our-
a biology that anyone else has.
You're not human.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll be honest, I kind of thought you were.
well, I mostly look it, except for the fact that I'm tall.
Except the fact you're what?
Tall.
Yeah.
I don't think most humans get this big. But it makes sense. I'm supposed to look like a half human. You have your own hiking? Oh my goodness. Hi, Skull!
Sorry if I seem jittery. I've got a lot on my mind today.
Anything I can help with?
No, really, no.
Mm.
Or realizing I got tricked by someone who I thought was being honest to, and it's not important.
It's important if it's important to you. But I wouldn't push you to talk to a relative stranger. But if you would like it, I bring calming tea with me. It's a thermos.
Yeah. Thank you.
I thought it would help me, but I think it's better if it helps someone else.
Yeah, I think things are just been weird lately.
Mm. I guess I understand that part. Things have been a little different for me lately, too. Oh. I saw something fly. Oh, there it is again.
Hang gliders.
Oh, yeah, there's
People.
gliders up there on the cliff.
Yeah.
What's a hang glider? I mean, I can.
It's-
It looks like a kite?
Yep.
Sort of. You hold on to it and lets you glide through the air.
Oh.
Yep.
Or if you're me, crash into the water.
Oh dear. That don't sound good.
To be honest, I think that's
Fine.
probably what would happen to me, too, and that would be very bad. I don't actually know how to swim.
That's not good. Oh, that's not
Yeah, I
good.
can see how that's a problem.
Mhm. Well, and I kind of can't swim easily. It's difficult.
Yeah.
I have
It's like
things I
things you
can't
don't
really get
learn 'em
wet.
when you know, fair. And swimming's like most things. If you don't learn it when you're young, it's not as easy to learn later.
Mm. Sadly, I kind of couldn't learn when I was younger. Everything's kind of taught me to avoid water at all costs.
I cannot go in the water. I will
Yeah, but
explode,
no.
probably.
And they're not waterproof, and we found a few strange things inside their body.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
Titty reader.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
there was a hot dog on her chassis. There was a clump of melted jelly beans in her head. Black mold in one of the arms. One of those creepy paper dolls.
oh. Well, at least we have relatively similar reasons why we couldn't swim before, at least. I used to be a construct.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Still kind of am. Just a fleshy one.
So,
Needs
like a
construct.
golem, but not a golem.
I don't like how I just said that.
It's not entirely wrong. I've been going by the idea that I'm an arcane homunculus. That's the best term I can come up with for it.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Body is artificial.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
So, I assume you're able to eat and drink.
I need to eat, drink, breathe. My hair grows,
Sleep.
sleep. All normal, uh, living people things. Still don't know if I age yet, though. I'm figuring that out. But it's kind of a have to figure out over time thing.
And yeah, that's normally something you learn straight away.
The big Ziploc bag! Yeah! Book waterproofing!
You know, it was all magic questions. Yeah, you're probably better off talking to Mona about that. Mind you, the first time I met her, she scared the shit out of me.
I met her in passing at the tavern once.
Yeah.
As long as it's not fairly intentional, I don't get too scared by spirits.
It was more. When I met her, I didn't exactly know it was possible to have a conversation with someone who's, well, dead.
I used to have a lot of quiet ones around my tavern. My old tavern. There were a lot of spirits that were hanging around, whether they were undead spirits or natural spirits.
Yeah,
And some of them
an
were
entire
little.
month went past before I said anything to her.
Just nerves or.
Really scared me.
Ah.
Well, a mix of nerves and not really speaking common.
Oh. What did you speak
I'm
originally?
speaking it. Primordial.
Oh.
There is a Water Genasi, where I live. Oh, used to live.
Mm.
So I grew up speaking that. I could understand common, but I couldn't really speak it.
I've always been able to speak at least most of the common languages.
Yeah.
Question.
Hello, Quill.
What's a Ganassi? Jake.
Like a. It's hard to explain.
Oh, you're welcome. Back.
Like a person attuned to an element. Humanoids, like some are air genasi, some are water, some are earth genasi, some are fire genasi.
Sentient element, I guess.
Not a sentient element.
Not
Sentient
exactly.
element, they would be made from the element that they're made of, or that they represent. In this case, it's more they are a race that is very attuned to those planes. Like a water genasi would be fairly attuned to the water plane and to water in general.
I guess that makes sense. So, people just really well connected to the elements, I guess is the way to explain it as.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Can't say I ever got anything like that back home.
I can't plug it in.
Nice
It
track.
will not
Smooth
plug.
coming.
Go on. Keep going to the jar. Keep going to the jar. Keep going to the jar.
Put me down!
Alright, fine.
Ah, you bitch.
It's not plugging it at all.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I cannot. I can't get it to plug.
You just missed Igo.
I find it
Why?
kind of interesting with the whole talk
Miss
about
Boss?
languages.
Okay.
Call it,
Fair enough.
we
Yeah.
don't call it common. Back home we call it low Gothic. Gothic sort of the language we speak back home. You know a bit already, Jane. Faye, Vale. Though I guess you'll
Yeah, no, it's not plugging in. Let me find the other one.
Weird. Looks same enough, I guess.
It's not plugging in at all. There we go. I mean, it's still not charging, but that one it did plug in.
Yeah, it's mostly just
Perhaps so.
Genasi and people I love.
No insertion.
Where I'm from.
I used to know some Genasis, but I haven't. I don't. Well, they might still be alive, actually. I think
Yeah.
Genasis live a pretty long time. I don't remember exactly how long. Not off the top of my head, anyways.
Good question. I don't know either.
It's probably in my book, but information like that is not in my brain constantly. I have to actually read it.
You know, that's fair.
It's like a catalog, but you actually have to look at it.
Yeah.
I suffer from the same thing. Sometimes I just have to write every down to remember stuff. So.
There it is.
Well, at least mine writes it down for me.
Nice. I just have to carry my notes.
That
Sometimes they're
is-
like,
Surprisingly useful.
Well,
Interesting.
yes.
oh,
It means I can remember anything someone tells me. I just have to actually read it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm.
yeah, I was trying to come in over here a little bit earlier, but I got lost.
I gave you directions. I told
I
you where this
know.
place was last
Okay,
night.
Sorry. I sometimes get like, you know, those blonde moments. Oh?
Yeah, your brain goes from up here to here.
Yeah.
And yet you're a redhead.
It's a saying. It's not really like I'm blonde. Like I'm redhead overall.
Yeah, I know.
You get it.
Somewhat.
Yeah. I got lost, and then I got here finally, and I was like, oh, great. I forgot my swimsuit. Now I'm wearing the sweater.
Oh well.
I don't actually have a swimsuit, so.
Neither do I.
I still probably need to get
This
one.
reminds me of home, really.
While sitting on the floor, it's
Palm tree.
perfectly good. Couch
The
here.
smell.
Floor's comfy.
Fair enough.
Plus, I kind of fall off both couches.
Fair enough.
I'm admittedly
And also their
kind
knees
of
are
big for
crunchy,
it.
so they shouldn't be moved.
Can't really sit exactly properly on it.
Yeah.
I think for me it's perfect. That's sorry.
Yeah, Diddy, you're like 4.5 feet tall.
Wow.
Yep.
Not even my home furniture fits actually. So I look like a freaking toddler.
4.5 feet tall.
Sure, yeah.
If it helps, I'm the opposite. My feet still hang off the bed.
Whenever I sit down,
very
sometimes
uncomfortable.
I'm like, and a lot of the places that I go to, whenever I sit down, my legs are just dangling. Looks funny.
Mm.
It's funny watching her sit down at work.
I like sitting down, I'm like, and then
Cause
this fucko just goes ahead and just grabs my my ankle for time to time. I'm like, grow up.
Hey, you told me to do that. And then I got put
Yeah,
in
but not all the
jar
time.
for it.
It's actually
Long
very
story,
comfortable.
don't
I don't know
ask.
why. I don't know why you're afraid of it. Actually, I really not know.
You know why. You forget we work with Succubi.
Oh.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know why
comes
you're
after that?
afraid of it. No.
I don't want to know.
I know we work with Sakubai. I know we work
Trust
with
me, you
like
don't.
people that are not. How can I say this?
So
Wholesome?
you are a demon, right?
There we
With
go.
my
That's the word.
chapstick? Chapstick!
That's the word that I was looking for. So
Wholesome.
yeah.
Wholesome
We don't work with people that
ass.
are wholesome. Yeah, like I said, we don't work with people that are wholesome. No.
I'm not gonna make a comment about
There's a reason I haven't asked you to
What?
show up at work yet, Urzix.
that. What?
And it's not because half the staff there would give you a panic attack.
Oh?
Wait, did you invite them?
Oh,
You did say
hello.
Succubi
No,
demon,
no,
yeah?
I haven't invited him.
Have you met Shade?
Type of demon, yeah.
Oh, I think I have actually.
Yeah, that's probably why they give him a panic attack, amongst other reasons.
Yeah.
The floor is really comfortable.
It can be.
But this,
Okay, now I'm actually
but
curious.
this
What
couch
would be
is
the other reasons now, Jaden?
actually
Aside
kind of
from the
stiff.
demons,
So
aside from the demons.
I'll explain later.
I just
Fair enough.
struggle to
Conversation for right
get
now.
up sometimes when I get on the floor.
Gotcha.
don't
No, I
worry
get
about
that.
it. They are strictly professional. What happened inside work, they keep it professional. Now, when those are outside of the doors, then that's free game.
Yeah. I don't know how to put my tail anymore.
Free game.
Pre-game, usually up to the person, I guess. But
Yeah. Literally half the people DD I work with are succubi. Or some sort of succubi. It's, concerning.
Yeah.
By the way, Jaden, you're sticking into it.
Yep. 30 foot shorter.
A little bit more, and you would have been my height. You just have to take out your knees. I mean, you don't even need them; they're already all crunchy.
So, you'd have to cut off my knees, my legs, my hips, and most of my torso, and then I'd be your size. I hurt my knee a
Come
couple
on,
weeks ago.
I'm not.
Oh.
Come on, I am not that short.
Crunchy.
Dee, you're this fucking tall.
Yeah, but if we remove your knee, like from here to here, then you'll be fine. You'll be on my height. Like if we remove from your knees and your
Careful,
feet,
D.
then you'll be like.
Careful, you almost had one in the nuts.
She's done that before. It hurts.
Oh, there was one time that I was running late to go towards like my solo, and they were walking into the door,
use
and
your
I
head to
just
attack
went in
someone.
and my
Yeah, no, your face first, straight into my groin.
and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
sucked.
Must have
Yeah.
worms with big
Don't you fucking laugh, Isaacs.
True.
Yeah, I get to laugh because I was having
It was
to
hilarious.
and tusks. Yes.
So yeah, I was running. How many times also people have like clashed with me? I've been just on my face all the time. It's a blessing and a curse sometimes, my height. The blessing though, because sometimes whenever you need something that is like my height, I could just fall in real quick. But there's been time that I got stuck, so.
Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why.
How you doing?
I'm mostly alright.
You were telling me about visiting here yesterday. Here. Quick turnaround.
Well, I was already intending to this week. You're only really open once a week, just like I think it
Come with
was.
me, I'll introduce you to Vincent.
Ah, sure.
Well, to be fair, you could also met us in other places like Orlando, Saka. Convenient.
I felt like for actual official asking, it was probably best to visit you here.
Oh, they vanished.
If it wasn't like, if it was just to come see any of you, then I would go the other way.
Excuse me, R6.
Pardon.
Yeah, Dee is very, very cute.
Yeah. Wait, I'm assuming you're waiting for, like, Mona, for instance. That's question.
At least it would seem so. Echo thought they would be the right one to ask.
Probably. I don't know the question. Actually, I did have an inkling. If my inkling is correct, then yeah, it was a better person.
Probably. A magical-based question, I guess.
True. Usually you talk to Moda if you want advice. Talk to other
In this
if you want
case,
like, problem solved.
yeah, it's more advice. I don't really think it's a problem. That I don't know that it's a problem or that it necessarily needs to be solved. Just I need advice on how to deal with it.
So I guess the example I can give is like, if you want to be with a fire giant, then talk to the artificer. If you want advice how to have a relationship with a fire giant,
Technically, I
check
have
around for you, so.
a lot of questions, but I'll probably only get through today. Through a few today.
Okay. I might be there depending on how Moda handles. Because usually I'm there as security, standing in the background, being tall. You're tall too.
Yes. I'm small in spirit, but tall in height.
If you're given a chance to decide, would you have picked being small?
Probably not anymore. Kind of used to it. And I wouldn't want to put that kind of sudden change on Leaf. He's gotten used to me being tall.
I guess that's fair. I would feel very much the same way if I had to think about what my not boyfriend would think. He likes that I'm tall. To be fair, he's like,
Leaf is a little bit taller than me. We're mostly about the same height. He used to be shorter. Growth spurts.
As someone who has dated a short person or been on dates, it's nice until you have to bend half your body length in order to do just that.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know how much he would like that. I mean, I know he's dated people that were a lot shorter than him, but I'm also kind of used to how tall I am now, so I feel like it would be even more confusing if I went from tall to short. I only just got used to most of my functions. Still not used to being heavy.
What is it like being heavy?
Well, it was pretty hard to walk at first. And I kept accidentally putting too much weight on things and breaking them or knocking things over. Generally, function is different.
That's understandable. I think, yeah, I think anybody would struggle if they saw we're a lot bigger, smaller.
I used to just not really have very much mass.
Be light, like less dense.
I used to be made of paper.
Paper can be very heavy if condensed.
Well, yes, but it was kind of like a outer layer of paper, like skin.
Ah. Oh yeah, then it'll be very light.
Mm. Only thing that was really heavy was my book. That's gotten a lot lighter now. I think it condensed itself somehow. It used to be almost the size of this table, but like half.
Ah. I think he probably a little bigger than Kay.
And who?
Kisei's the type spirit.
Mm.
Be okay. Rides on shoulder.
Mm. Hello, Emo. Thank you so much for Selfie. Hello. Cold.
Ah, birds.
Where?
I've seen a few fly around.
One flew behind.
Yeah, sure.
Huh?
She said behind, so I was like, and I realized it could be behind.
Mm.
Have to,
There it is again.
I don't see anything.
I can see Jaden.
Keep
And D.
watching its circles.
Oh. There's a bird. Never noticed that before.
Oh. That is horrifying. I will never and could never do that. I think that's key stick.
Do you see a bug? Oh, almost dive-bombed. Behind
Mm.
and coming this
Ah, I
way.
see.
Via.
Yeah. I never really like when they do that. I always feel like they're crashing.
I definitely don't think it's something I could ever do.
I'm assuming you don't want to be around crowds.
I don't really mind being around crowds. That's not the. I just didn't want to
There's a crowd over there. Which is like,
be. I'm just nervous to ask the questions, not so much around people.
ah. Understand.
Good. If you ever want to break from the city,
The less exploding ones.
you're welcome to come and spend some time in my forest cabin.
I know where I am. I'm gonna look for boots. Precise after my feet. The help of aliens. And then I need a gun.
Go look for
given how rare it is to actually see since I want to try to catch it before I can't see it again for a whole month.
I'm gonna try to
Well,
run ahead and
last
see
I
if I
saw
can
you
catch
in
it
the
for
main
you.
There goes
At
Kissy.
my house.
Little
that's
Kissy.
soccer track.
Push
Then
more.
I will go on a magical
I am only allowed to shoot people who break into the apartment.
Good to see you, Kissy.
Hey, Jaden.
Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been having fun.
I'm at least more calm than when I got here.
You should go up when she starts to go down.
As you should be.
Mm.
He said that when I were on my shoulder.
Oh? I suppose he's a bit busy
This definitely seems to be
in
in
discussions
a
at the moment.
better mood today. Which is nice.
Hello, Quill.
That's good. No, I better go do it.
Did you more
Yard. No.
calm now? Did something happen?
I'm just nervous. I have some questions for Mona.
Ah, I see. I've not seen the guildmistress around just yet. I know the guildmaster is up above. No, he is apparently not the guildmaster right now.
Well, and based off what Echo told me, I don't know that he would have the answers I need.
Ah.
It doesn't really generally seem like something in his wheelhouse anyways. Based off what I know about
Something
him.
more, well, I would say something more spiritual, though he has been working on that a bit more.
In this case, more magical creature based.
Ah.
I need advice.
Noted. Hopefully she shall be in soon for you.
Hopefully.
Until then, we are all here to give you some good company.
If she doesn't end up showing up, then it's just a good social visit.
Somebody. Could you give any advice?
For what?
I don't know.
It's not the dating advice. I know how to do that part mostly. In theory.
Wonderful.
At least the dating portion is going perfectly fine.
Oh, I'm happy for you, dear. Unless it involves any sort of yokai or kami or anything like that, I will probably not be the best either. Did something happen?
Someone running around with a hammer? But I think they're close to Jaden, so I assume that that's something he understands, hopefully.
Wait, a hammer?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it Dee
Mhm.
Oh, yes, apparently he was being a smartass.
Oh. That makes sense then.
Is that the red-haired
It
one's
happens.
name?
Yes. Yes, they are co-workers.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. I haven't seen them before.
But yes. I think she shall be around shortly, otherwise, well, do enjoy the time.
Like I said, otherwise it's just a social gathering.
And
Of course, of course.
I didn't actually know that I could make an appointment.
Vincent can be very easily distracted.
Distracted?
But if you tell him that you want some of time, he will give it to you without you having to make stress about him leaving mid-conversation.
I don't really know if it's... yeah.
That's fair. Oh yeah, Mona. Yeah. Emphasize if you need it privately, because we do tend on occasion to Silker Mona because we're so happy to see them.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Not as happy as I am to see Kisa-sama, but that is a given.
Yes, I would hope so.
Kisa comes first, but mingling with the other potential worshippers. Rallies.
Precisely.
Help.
Nothing potential.
Elise is helping me make some boots with thermal.
No,
Thermal
really?
boots. Yeah, I keep writing mine.
Well, that is good.
I think my hair is almost long enough.
Well, good. Hello, darling.
Like, properly put in a little
Hello, Priest.
side ponytail.
Hi, Priest Wolfram.
Be similar
Just making sure
to Quill's braid.
our dear guests,
I like to, like, rest my hair at the same place-ish.
you can find her.
Oh, hello.
Wolfram, do you have any allergies against peanuts?
What?
Why?
My today's offering is a Snickers bar. I heard these are very popular when you're grouchy. And I think this will be a great tribute to Kisa-sama.
What is it?
A Snickers bar is like chocolate, like bar with peanuts inside of it with some truffle.
What?
This is like a candy bar, but chocolate.
Oh, yes, this is like that Hershey bar that Snake tried to give to me the first time.
Similar, yeah.
You're dancing. Oh my goodness.
You moving around?
Somewhat. I thought it might be for the best.
There's a group of people over there, but I don't know a lot of people.
Mm.
There's
I think
also
mostly I'm
London up there.
just walking. I'll stop if someone stops me, basically.
Basically what I do.
I never really
I'm
know how to
patrolling here on a stroll.
socialize in spaces that aren't me behind a bar. I know that pretty well.
I guess that's fair. People usually like talking about themselves.
Well, and that
So
part
you
I
show interest in them.
that part I understand, and I like that part, but it's actually the figuring out how to start a conversation.
Usually hello.
Well, that part, yes.
After that, kind of just feel it up. You ask them how they're doing. If they have obvious things about them, you ask them, hey, why do you have goggles? Why do you have... Usually they don't ask people about their physical appearance.
Well, no. I have I know how to have a conversation, I guess. It's just, I don't really know what to do with myself when I'm not staying in a specific place.
There is a bar in the house.
I don't think...
You could stand behind it. But...
I think I'll be fine. I wouldn't want to be improperly standing behind someone else's bar.
It's Echo's bar, so you can ask him, hey, am I okay to stay in the bar? And considering how chilly it is, you'd be, yeah, sure.
It still feels a little improper, I guess.
It's understandable.
Hi guys. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Hello to you too.
Their voice is so familiar.
You stuffed animals or whatnot.
Stay away from the microphone.
I see.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, what? No.
I said hi, and then bye. And then Shade said bye.
Oh. My apologies. I was off with my own.
Yes.
Also,
High priest duties and whatnot. Indeed.
I don't think there is. Is there anything I can get for you, Master Quill?
No. I'm fine.
Should you require anything, don't hesitate to ask. My apologies for my rudeness.
It's okay. I didn't really see it as rude.
I just wanted to be sure.
Wonderful.
I did actually want to talk to you for a second. I know it's a cursed sentence, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yes,
Well, I will walk
I
on.
feel like I've had
enjoy your conversation.
PTSD from that very sentence.
Oh, I apologize. I'm trying to reorder it in such a way that I can actually have it on paper.
I mean, I just plan on taking the parts of my ideology that were good, and I was about to say, maybe taking the tactics and all that, but maybe not going for the...
Probably only stay a little longer as Quill if Mona doesn't show up. They do still want to get Finley time in.
You say one, right?
Oh, so it's a skill issue? Wow. How dare.
Well, we shall see.
There's a little too many people for Quill. It's just a few too many. Let me come have a look. Oh, it's a noodle. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look at long. Hello. Long face. Look at the beans. Wow. He's so cute. Hello. He's his emotional support bar. Oh no! Take a break. Do some hand stretches. I think we will stay until 12. At 12, if Mona is not here, we will switch to Finley. Because I still only want to stay until about 3. At the most. at the latest. So I'd want to get in my Finley time. It's still weird. Here you go. Who's not used to water? Wet toes. Wet grippers. No, yeah, I could see that they had shoulders. I'm sure they have a body. This has also made me realize the mission map is slightly off because I think that's a mission right there that's showing up on the foot. I think the emission map is a little wonky. I'll have to fix it. Later! A later problem, not a now problem. A problem for later, Ribble. Tall. What kind of creature are they? Yeah, but wait, what's your lore? You have lore for them yet? I assumed they were something you made up. But I want to know the lore. The lore! No. Let me. Lore. No, we didn't do it. Lore. Lore. Sorry, I didn't notice you.
I'm starting to think the Legends of the Orcish Stealth is true.
Possible. That or I'm
Did
just
you ever hear
very
about
distracted.
the Orcish Rogue?
No.
You know what the best form of stealth is? Making sure no one can hurt you.
I guess that's fair.
That was the joke that I grew up with. If you want to keep rocking around again, I'm just sitting here. Everyone seems to be in the house.
I realized. That's a bit too big of a group, I think.
Especially when it's congregated around one area. I understand.
I figure I'll wait another 30 minutes and then I'll head out.
Very well. There's several ways to go about that. Mona does have a phone. You don't. I'm not talking about calling her. If you want to talk to her in person,
Mm.
you know that you can send her a message. Say you do want to. It's on the card that people give out. Just give out to people.
Oh, I was under the impression that was Vincent's number.
Apparently, she also has a phone, which confuses me. But she assures me that she has not.
Oh. So are there multiple numbers on it?
Yes.
Okay. When I was previously given it,
That's.
I was told it only had one number. Maybe I didn't check the back.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah. Also, there are older cards that have both.
Oh. That might be fair. Maybe I'll have an older one.
Well, I can give you a new one.
Mm.
I have a couple of. There you go. So you can set up a meeting with one of.
Yeah.
Either in probably an email or.
I guess I probably should have done that from the first place, but I didn't realize I could.
That's fair. Also, to be fair, I guess, having a meeting is hard. You can manifest or can't manifest. How she said.
I can see that as being difficult. Probably should have started as Finley today. Having to be very careful. Ooh.
I always find that the corner of the couch always, for some reason, sinks more than any part. That one.
I just can't really fit here.
Yeah.
I can't really
Well, if you sit
put
cross-legged.
if I put my legs like this, then it's kind of difficult. It makes my back scrunch up. I'm too big, and a lot of my height is in my legs.
If you go to where, actually, mine's, I think it's, it has. But go to where I'm from. It's a lot of orcs tend to be like average, everything kind of.
Ooh. Oh. Folklore urban myth. Spooky, spooky. You okay? I didn't catch any of that.
No, not at all.
Oh.
The flux is being weird today.
I noticed.
Do I turn around?
It's Jaden. Spooky.
and look this way.
That might be better. I assume that's you, Shade?
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yes.
Good to see you then.
You're like in the under the couch.
It is shady.
That was
Especially shady now. Hello, Shady. Never did a very good job with the model. Look.
There is much sun here.
Hmm? Oh, sun. Yes.
yeah.
I think most islands have a lot of it. They tend to be in regions that get more sun. That's why I put on sunscreen before I came here. Though I kind of always put on sunscreen.
Sunscreen?
It's helpful for people with skin. They can get
I
damaged from the sun.
wanted to inform you. Apparently that woman over there is looking for me. I don't know who they are.
Hmm?
The shade wants to see.
See, but
Who wants to see
Oh.
Sid?
They're back.
I'm gonna grab my low sugar cookies and my hot Cheetos because it's goblin snack time. Goblin snack time. Snack time for goblin. Goblin snack time. Oh. Don't throw the fidget off of the table. Don't do that. I'm sorry, Sam, did I spook you? Hello. Oh, I love him. Oh, very exciting. I had to put goo in Sam's eyes today. They finally looked irritated, so I put it in. They told me to not put it, that I didn't have to put it in unless his eyes looked irritated. He seemed to be having trouble. I finally put it in his eyes today. He didn't like it. I realized it's not eye drops, it's goo. It's goop. It's goop. And you gotta put the goop in his eyeballs. Which is... like, a drop, that makes sense. But putting, like, an actual goo in your eye, I feel so bad for him. It's like an ointment. Exactly. Eyeball cream. Ooh. Ooh. It's got a little kick to it. Ooh. What was it? Light something, no reaction. Light something, no reaction. Ooh. It's got a little kick to it. Ugh! That Cheeto dust got to the back of my throat. I'm sweating. Boy, sweating. Me look. Let me see here. Oh! Oh my goodness! They are so cute! Oh, I love them! Look at those leggies! I love them, I love them, I love them. They're so cute. Wonderful job! I like them skinny and scrawny. Skinny and scrawny? Skinny and scrawny. Do you like them buff or dad bod? I like them skinny and scrawny. TikTok has ruined my mind. There's so many vocal stems. Ugh! P for Papas. It's a Papa's party. P for Papas. It's a Papa's party. Yay! Oh, that's why it's so spicy on my lips, because I have lip. Because I put the lip balm on. It's sticking to my lip balm. Maybe the spicy will help with my dry lips. Maybe it'll de-dryify them. Oh, he's so sleepy. Pee for Papas. It's a Papa's party. Pee for Papas. It's a Papa's party. Yay! Do any of y'all like spicy mostly for the, like, feeling rather than the taste? I've learned a lot of ADHD people like spicy food because it's a stim. I don't like just straight spice. I still want my spice to taste good, but I don't eat it for the taste. I eat spicy food wanting it to be spicy. Oh, spicy does not agree with my body either. I don't like chili pepper spice. Like jalapeno spice. I do like chili pepper, I guess. I don't like jalapeno spice. Jalapeno spice, that like the oil spice, I don't like that. What I like is like manually building spice. So like sriracha, chili powder, chili paste. I like a lot of Asian spice. Because it's more something that builds as you eat it. Whereas like jalapeno spice builds as it's on your tongue. I like to have control over the spice. And I don't like really wasabi spice where it's like, it's a big blow of spice and then it's gone. I don't like that either. I want it to stay there for a bit. Which is why I really like sriracha. I love sriracha. I love hot Cheetos. That's like chili. Chili spice. Eat, eat. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, and I love Indian spices. Oh. I love spicy Indian curry. Oh. I like Japanese curry too, but it's not like spicy in the same way. Oh! Spicy peanut sauce. Mmm. Spicy kung pao. I like a spicy orange chicken. Like, I like orange chicken when it's spicy. Sometimes they make orange chicken not spicy at all, and sometimes they make it real spicy. Mmm. Mmm. Spicy, spicy. So mighty, mighty. Sunshine bean paste. No, what is that? Send it to me in my DMs in my server. Put it in the server food chat. Food porn. Put it in there. We discuss food. And honestly, generally, we talk about food in here as well. As I love talking about food. It's very menacing. Yeah, that's the best ones, is when they're a little menacing, but then they're actually very sweet when you get to know them. I love spicy food. Spicy food does not like me, but I don't care. My tummy will hurt, but I will be a tummy hurt survivor so that I can enjoy the stimmy spice. Stimmy, stimmy spice. My mouth will be set ablaze. I love to have very spicy stuff with rice because then I can have like I get to enjoy it with the rice because I love the texture of rice and the taste of rice. And then I can eat the rice once it has all the spicy stuff on it. Mmm. I don't like buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce does not agree with my tummy, and I don't actually think it tastes that good. Personally. I don't like it that much. It's not my favorite spice. But I know that other people like it. I don't mind it with ranch. But, like, I don't really like ranch that much either. Big, scary, but secretly sweetheart is my favorite. So good. Yeah, I wish that too. I also like spicy chicken tenders where it's like they add dry spices into the batter. That's good. That's very good. I fucking love Whataburger spicy ketchup. Ugh. So good. So good. So yummy. So good. So tasty. Bean paste. I don't know how to pronounce that. Put it in the food porn chat. Please. I'll remember and then I'll get it and I'll taste it. I love kimchi too. Fuck, I love kimchi. Kimchi's so good. Do any of y'all like kimchi? Kimchi. There's some kimchi in the fridge. I don't know if it's still good though. Because it's not homemade kimchi, so I don't know if it has a date that they have to. Homemade kimchi stays for like a really long time. The dry spice. Ooh. No, that's so sad. I'm so sorry, Dave. That's the worst. So good, so tasty. Shan starts so many goddamn verbal stims for me. Shan says something, and then I verbal stim it back, and then I'm in a loop. I still love my little Shan, my little Andy emote. Bon appetit. I love Cheetos. So funny thing is, I didn't really eat hot Cheetos as a kid because I wasn't really allowed to. My mom just didn't really like hot Cheetos, so she wouldn't buy them. And my dad didn't really like hot Cheetos because it wasn't his thing. He liked chili lime chips. That's what I would eat as a kid. I would eat chili lime chips. My dad likes chili lime chips. So I would get those as a kid, but the few times that I would get them, I would be like, delicious. But I really started to get into them when I played Calib because I had Calib just eat hot Cheetos because I thought it was like, oh, it makes sense. They're hot spicy character. It'd be funny if they eat hot spicy chips because the reason why she does is most things like burn up in her mouth, so she doesn't get a chance to taste them. So she eats things that are very flavorful so that she can get the actual taste. Meat salad. Huh. Rings or Tabasco and scrambled eggs. I like Cholula on eggs. Cholula on eggs is really good. So is sriracha on eggs. Hot Cheetos. The spice wore off. I need 1 cc. AKA 1 Cheeto. Don't look at me. No one look at me. No one look at me. I'm eating a Cheeto. I'm putting a chip in my mouth. Woo! Yay! I need to work on mine. I need to start mine, but I need to finish the color wheel first. I was trying to work on the color wheel today, but I just couldn't get the pose right. I kept like trying different poses, and none of them felt right. Oh, this one's a little spooky. Oh, that's so good. I love breakfast sandwiches. I love eggs. Eggs are so good. I'll just sit there and I'll eat a boiled egg. Like medium boiled. I don't like hard boiled eggs so much. But I also don't like soft boiled eggs. I like them in the middle. I like them just a little baby bit gummy. Like just a little bit. Oh, I love deviled eggs. Oh, I love deviled eggs. I don't like it gooey. I like it kind of gummy. Like a little bit soft in the middle. Like it's on the softer boiled side, but it's not runny. I don't like it runny. Ooh. Write in your own language, poggers. I want to make my own glyphs for my Sona. I found a particle that is like glyph magic. It's very basic though. It's just like glyphs float around kind of thing. But I kind of want to make my own glyphs for it for the owl house. And those who have watched it will understand why, but I won't explain why. Because I don't want you to be spoiled. The girls that get it, get it. That's a mood. I've had pretty little motivation too for model making. Alright, we're getting near that time. Oh boy. Let's see. Is she in the map? No. Skull's in the map though. We love casting spells. I'm assuming there was something with the model. She's crunchy. Yeah. I will probably still do what I was intending to then and switch to Finley. Yeah. I think you should work on it. Because, like, I want Quill to be able to talk to her, but at the same time, I want to follow the schedule so I get a chance to play Finley today. I don't know if I'll get to at MMR this week. Or not MMR, at Orlando Soccer this week. Well, at least the model part you can make a model without spending any money. You can make a model and just use it in desktop. But the VR part is more complicated. Turning your eyes to particles? What is it that you're converting? 'Cause I can tell you how to do it. It's pretty easy. But is it like oh, they're little flames. Yeah, I can show you how to do that. That's not hard, Dave. You have a device that VRC will work on? Oh, yeah. You can still learn to make the models while you wait. Like, while you wait to get it to actually get VR. But you wouldn't be able to actually use them. And you have a Chromebook. I think a Chromebook can use Blender, can't it? I mean, obviously you don't have to if you're not comfortable with it on your current device, but I do think you could still do it on a Chromebook. I just don't think you can use it yet. It just make it complicated for like testing. But you can start to learn. I can recommend videos if you do. Kit bashing is a complicated thing to learn. I think it'll run on anything. I think they have Mac version and they have Windows. So as long as it's either one of those, it should run on a MacBook, I think. I think MacBook's a laptop, right? I'm always kind of unsure with this map if I'm supposed to leave at spawn or if I'm supposed to leave at the boats. That's kind of how we did it last time was we left at the boats. But I think generally speaking, most people leave over there at the spawn. So, what I'll do. It is now 12. And as much as I want to wait for Christy, because I know that she is coming, I need to follow the schedule, because otherwise I might end up waiting here for another hour, and then I don't get very much Finley time. And I need my Finley time. It's important. I need to be gay. I cry. Okay, Quill can ask next time. I know she's streaming, but she's having issues. If she's having issues, then that means she might not be able to come at all. We'll see. That or it might be a while until she will come, because she's got to wait for the... She just fixed them? Is she actually coming, though? I don't want to... Is it actually good? Is it all cool? Because sometimes it seems like it's fixed and then it's not. I really want to try and not, like... I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm trying to, like, not do what I normally do and keep waiting and then ending up kind of disappointed that I didn't get to do what I was wanting to do, because I'm really, like, schedule focused. She's standing in her home map. She's good? She's cool? We're fine? I know I have! But I expected to be waiting for, like, at least an hour. Like I said, I was intending to be Quill until about 12. About 12 to, like, 12:30. Oh, wait, because then I'll be I don't want to, like... I told her that I was going to do it, so I don't want to end up disappointing her that I'm not here. As Quill? But especially just because I haven't really had anyone to talk to. Because Quill's just too like, it doesn't make sense for Quill to go and talk in a really big environment. Quill's gonna be too nervous to. I also just don't like being in big groups. And everybody is in the same group. I can kind of turn off my nervousness for Finley, because Finley's a very different personality. But Quill is a nervous personality, so it's hard. Finley's pretty open, but even then, it can be a little overwhelming, and I'm a little overwhelmed today. I went out to dinner, and it was loud. And they didn't have the food that I normally get. And it was terrible. There's double. You love double. Good to see you again, double.
Hello. Good to see you as well.
I hope things are well.
What brings you here today?
Well, I have some questions for Mona, I guess.
Mr. Shimoda should probably be here soonish, I believe.
It seemed like Echo wasn't super sure if they would be here or not. I was planning on waiting just a little longer. It's kind of my fault for not thinking to schedule anything, but I didn't really know that I could.
Of course, I do believe she is on her way, from what I've heard.
I guess I'll wait more then.
Shouldn't worry too much about that. I hope you've been finding things well.
I think so.
Good to hear. It's nice seeing you as well, outside of the tavern?
It's a rarity. I sometimes go to Orlando Saka, but it's been a while.
I go there frequently, though. Schedule's been a bit busy, so I usually get there quite late, it seems.
I just haven't really been able to get out there.
It's still an enjoyable time as ever, if you can subvert the chaos that is happening around oneself.
I don't so much mind the chaos, at least normally.
When you do run a tavern, even if there are no alcoholic drinks, there tends to be excitement to be had there, I find.
Jesus. You're fast.
Moving quite
It's hang lettuce.
Very. I didn't know it could go that fast.
That is a big woman moving very fast. That is very dangerous.
Yeah. These girls are ridiculously quick. I flew them earlier. I could go around the entire island in like a minute.
Double.
Yes?
I need to talk to you for later. I know you're having a conversation right now, so that's fine. I just...
Oh, if you need to talk, you two can go ahead. Up to you.
Yeah, we can converse later. This is of importance. I think Miss Mona, I think I saw her up there. You might have to have your talk anyways.
Oh. I guess we'll see. Oh. Nervous Quill, nervous Quill, nervous Quill, nervous Quill, nervous Quill.
What a busy day it's been.
Did they shorten the model? It looks like they kind of squished it a little. I think normally its body's a little longer.
Up there, out the front. I'm gonna take the long way. Again.
I don't think you can take the zipline like that. You don't really have thumbs.
Oh, yeah.
It would be kind of hard to hold
And
on.
my potion is lasting a little bit longer. But no thumbs, no zipline. No zipline, no speed. No speed, no quick route. No quick ride, no talk.
Well, I can't really take those anyways.
Oh, and why's that?
I'm scared.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm not really a fast-moving person. A little bit scared of everything.
Oh, that's fair. Let's see here. It's good to be afraid because then you know your limits.
The only problem is I don't actually know my limits. I just know the limits that I set for myself. Which are very, very low.
But that means you have a chance to get a long life, though, if you play it safe.
Yeah.
In theory.
In theory.
A life without risk isn't necessarily boring.
No. At least not without necessary risk.
You have beautiful pets and an adoptive and a partner. That counts for something. Not many can say they have all of that. With an income.
Well, and I've technically had a very long life. Just kind of already.
Yeah, it's good that they allow us to rent places.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was trotting a little bit too fast, sorry.
I got distracted.
I said it's good that we can rent this place for different people and creatures. Without getting overwhelmed by different entities walking past if we are a shared accommodation. How is it to have 3 cats, by the way?
Mostly fine. They didn't get entirely along at first. They started to like each other eventually. My two have always liked each other, but not so much access. Oh. Hi.
Greetings. I heard that you were seeking me out.
Yes.
Well then, my dear. First of all, my name is Madame Mona Didema. I believe that we have met or at least seen each other once before.
Very
At your tavern,
briefly. It was just around closing.
Yes, as I am. I'm a little bit of much more of a later night girl. Inevitably.
I understand. It's part of why I am hoping to start opening it up a little later.
Oh, good to know. That being said, for what reason are you seeking me out?
A relatively private one.
Understood.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give these two some privacies and going to the others. It was really nice to meet with Quill briefly, though.
Okay. See you later, Quill.
Bye.
If it'll make you feel better, I could say, but whatever.
I don't really mind either way.
I am starting to notice that everyone tends to go to the same place
Yeah, it's almost like there's only certain amounts of places.
Yes, but people are going to places that aren't places first. It was also my instinct, to be fair.
I will say, if you go to those tables over there, then people are gonna congregate around you because they can see you from the house. Where's Elise? Down here is pretty good. Most people know.
Yes, although I worry about the drop.
There's no drop. It's literally a hill.
It is. I have seen people die in many ways. I cannot help but worry.
Also, nice seeing you.
You too, I guess.
I guess.
You're actually getting better at manifesting. I'm just noticing that.
Getting better at what?
Manifesting.
Yes, thank you. Soon I will be able to be at full, well, never truly full power, but at least visually, auditorily, full power. But until then, what exactly ails you, my friend?
It's not so much that anything ails me. At least I don't think so. I think it's working properly.
It?
Yes.
This is a sexual education kind of conversation. What exactly are you worried of?
I guess I don't really know how to deal with myself, and I'm mildly worried for my partner
You don't
because
know
of
how
it.
to masturbate?
No, not that. Not that. Uh, Everything about me, tears, blood, that it's mana, pure mana.
Oh, so you're sort of like me, just a little bit different. I am all ectoplasm all the way down.
I have a lot of worries relating to it. Though I guess the most important one is I don't really know how to keep up with him.
Oh!
The more mana I lose, the less
your
I'm...
partner?
He's Fae.
Oh. Do you have the Fae Survival Guide?
No.
Tell you what, I can get that all nice and ordered up for you. Lickety split. That should help plenty. That being said, you're concerned about you losing all of your mana? Was that what you were suggesting?
It's a... Basically, I'm worried about losing too much mana, but also giving him too much mana.
You could just use it on frivolous spells, or he could. Basically, use spells in such a way that they are... So when a mage learns how to use magic, they optimize. They figure out how to do much more with much less. What your partner would likely need to learn how to do is how to do less with more.
Magically?
If the concern is... Yes, if you're worried about them getting too much mana, yes.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily going to solve it. It's a problem of... I am giving him mana just by doing those things.
Is it poisonous?
No, but I know people can get overloaded on mana. At least I've heard of it before. I don't really know if it happens for Fae.
It's also a question of whether or not it happens with you, considering that your mana comes in a delicious package. It's possible that you might never have to worry about that, simply by the nature of what you are and how your mana is packaged, but I prefer to err on the side of caution. One of the best ways that I would suggest figuring this out, if you are keen to animal trials, is to simply see what happens when you start feeding it to a creature for a long time.
Well, I don't want to accidentally hurt anything. Especially something that's not willing.
Understood, you're one of the moral types. Well, Here is the awkward rub of it at the end of the day. Someone will probably need to be tested. I am no doctor, I am no chemist, but I know that at the end of the day, people turn to rats. Because it's the best option that they have. Aside from testing on sapient creatures, of course. So you could risk any number of things happening to your partner or yourself, or to some other creature. That isn't for me to figure out for you. It's me simply spelling the reality out for you to help figure out how you wish to address this particular puzzle piece. Because you're... What would you suggest?
There are certain spells that require upkeep of mana. You could have one of those spells active that constantly consumes mana while that happens.
I guess I could try.
That is an option. From how you are describing it, it sounds like it is an instant burst.
Yes. Like I said earlier, that blood, sweat, tears, and that, they're pure mana. I don't really know if I can lessen it by casting spells. I mean, I can, but I don't know that the actual...
Considering it is you, that just sounds like it would be lowering your reserves way faster and possibly kill you. Unless it is just that your blood is extra mana rich as opposed to being literal mana, as it looks like.
Actually,
I think
I
it's
don't know
literal.
if this is possible. If you talk to an artificer, they might be able to make an apparatus that houses a mana stone. I could fill the mana stone when they receive the mana.
That is a Vincent question.
Or at least.
Either one will suffice. Regardless, I'm trying to figure out the nitty-gritty details. I am sensing discomfort. Do you need a break?
I just, not used to talking about this kind of stuff.
Oh, it isn't an impure thing to speak about how to safely be with your partner.
I know it's not, it's just, I'm not really used to feeling any of these emotions, and I get overwhelmed.
Oh! Just to be clear, this partner of yours, they aren't... How do I... Have you had ample time to figure out your feelings as well as in regards to whom they're directed? You aren't being taken advantage of here, yes?
We've,
Good, just wanted to check.
We've known each other for over 10 years. We only just started dating because we didn't really realize the other one liked... We didn't realize the other one liked each other.
Oh, that's positively fresh. Now then. What are other concerns that you might have?
I had more, but a lot of them have kind of slipped out of my head at this point.
Well, I'll be here all night if you remember any. Or would you prefer to have me throw rocks at a wall and see if I hit?
I don't know what you mean.
Meaning that I guess what potential complications you might or should be concerned of.
Oh. I guess part of the problem is I don't really... We haven't really done much yet.
In the So You Wish to Fuck a Fae survival guide, there will be plenty of there to cover the potential risks of fucking a fae. Or courting one, or all of the things. But as for you, something that I always endeavor to have every creature who's not exactly aware of their effects is to look at the long-term and short-term exposure and what it exactly does towards someone else. Such as, for instance, I can fuck someone around squarely 3 months straight with them consuming my fluids quite greedily, without having any form of crazy effect. But after those months, they change. At least if they are of the alive sort.
Oh.
The living mating with the dead is inevitable to cause some kind of complication.
Bios!
I would suggest you look into it as well. I have read the occasional book that Vincent has on his desk. Magic, admittedly, is not my area of knowledge. I am an ideas person. Not really so much an understanding one in that realm. But I have once seen it described that mana is radioactive. I don't know if that is accurate for you or not.
I don't even really know what that means.
It is a thing that is used.
If I can explain it if you want. A radioactive
Go
term
ahead.
usually means that the substance causes an effect on the area around it, either negative or positive.
Oh. Well,
technically it is mutually negative. All the way around. And just getting worse, depending on the severity.
Yes, it causes a chain that progressively gets worse over time. The worst part is relative.
At least I know.
The sun technically isn't the sun radioactive? It has rays.
Technically, yes. It does.
I know at
and
least
if
from
on the
a
sun for too long, you can get skin cancer.
from a environment standpoint, I know that mana is helpful. I've been testing for a while, trying to rejuvenate land for a lot of crops that I use for the teas require a more mana-rich soil. And at least that's good, and I think it helps.
That is good to know. Although something to keep in mind is that the reverse can happen too. Let's say that I was an angel, and I was able to get away with fucking, say, a human for a very long time. They might start to become a little bit more holy themselves. They are getting better, but they are still changing. Just something to consider.
I guess that's fair. I guess I would be something to talk to him about.
They, for instance, definitely have an influence after prolonged exposure. I'm not quite sure how that will mash up with your specific biology. You might be completely unaffected. Or maybe you are.
I don't even really know my biology, so...
Yes, which is why we are treading on such unknown ground. And why I am throwing a bunch of things out there that may not even be quite relevant to you, but it is things that I have noticed come up as potential conflicts. When someone is fucking a being that has not been documented. Is there any other that is like you?
Not that I know of. I mean, there are other. I used to be a construct, but I guess the best comparison I've been able to draw is that I'm similar to a homunculus, but more magical.
I see.
I don't really know any. I used to be made of paper, but from everything I can tell, I'm very human-y now.
Well, you definitely have all of the assortment of organs.
Oh.
I'm a banshee, dear. I see things differently.
I know that.
Oh. You know, I always wonder why people always cover up after I reveal things like that. If I actually did see it.
It's like an
what difference does it
instinct.
make now?
At least I guess it is.
Also,
It's good to know that you have instincts.
Just say so.
Yes, I'm sure that you're aware of the term broccoli. I always respect it. Let's see now. Is your partner the same gender as you? Or are you looking to have children?
Same gender. But Faye can. It depends on the Faye, I guess. I don't know if
Do
he
you
would.
know what type he is?
He's an Eladrin.
Oh. Eladrin normally aren't able to.
I don't think.
Crazy things can happen.
Yeah, I don't think so, but he isn't exactly a normal Eladrin. Exactly.
Oh. In what way?
I can't fully explain. It's more something for him to, if he ever chose to.
That's fair. I would suggest speaking to them about it if you haven't. For all you know, they might be oviposition.
What?
Oviposition. Oviposition?
I don't.
Injecting eggs into your stomach.
Oh. I feel like I would know. Or, I think. I would probably know.
Do you know?
I don't know what that feels like. But I don't think that. I don't think that that's
Well,
what
it
happened.
depends on the creature. They have different egg sizes and different egg sort of shapes. Sometimes they start off small and then they grow big all the time.
Do Eladrin normally do that?
No.
Oh.
But if he is some kind of other special kind, then who knows what is on the table yet?
Oh.
If they have any likeness that are similar to some other creature, then I would infer, based upon those rules, at least for a rule of thumb.
He turns into a fox sometimes.
Oh, probably not ovipositious then. If they were turning into some kind of insect, then you should be worried.
No.
Well, Oh, not worried. It's actually quite a pleasant experience, so I've heard.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is that there are some men who really wish to experience being a mother. It's a wonderful through line for that.
I'm technically already a parent. Adoptive.
Oh. I see.
And I don't know that we would really want anything like that at any time soon, at least.
Considering you two have only just started, I wouldn't recommend
Even my only legally adopted child, it's not his kid, too. And he's not a kid, he's a fully grown adult.
You need not have to explain everything to me. Your personal business is your personal business.
I'm kind of bad at that. I think I say too much when I get nervous. About myself, anyway.
Quite all right. You need not worry for me. If you feel better to nervously babble on, then do so. That being said, it might be worthwhile if you are ever considering children, figuring out what that would exactly bode for you both. Different species can often come into complications, and they are notoriously infertile.
I don't even know if I would be able to. I mean, I don't know if there's any genetic material in mana. I also don't know that any of my mana is even different liquids.
Perhaps you should have your lover taste as an taste test. Or some other creature. I mean, a very simple way to do it is just spit in a jar, bleed in a different test tube, maybe come in a different one, pee in a different.
Well, it's kind of...
compare them under a microscope and see if there's any differences.
It's kind of difficult to do that because it floats away.
Well, then catch it.
Well, it kind of
Just hold the jar upside down.
dissipates.
Scoop.
If it doesn't, I guess, find something to put mana into, it just puts it into the environment.
Well, here is a simple question. Is there viscosity different? Like your sweat and tears versus your blood?
A little bit?
Is it only a difference in flow, or is it actually a difference in shape, form, presentation?
I haven't really
How quickly one leaks.
looked that closely.
I would suggest doing so. A very quick and easy way to determine if it actually is different is to look for any visual cues. At the very least, it would give you a good and easy, quick, definite.
I know at least my blood does clot.
That is interesting, considering it dissipates when it's outside. That would imply to me that it's different. Considering your tears don't clot, do they?
I don't even know what that would necessarily look like. I guess the eyes stuck closed.
At the very least, your tear ducts would be.
That would be very unfortunate.
Yes. Also, I would be much more worried about your mouth.
True. I still don't really know why my mouth doesn't glow. I would think it would.
That is a peculiar question. Also, why you blush, Red.
Mm-hmm. I don't know the answer to those questions.
It might be
Have
good
you
to
been
find out.
injured?
Yes.
Significantly. Did you bleed a mixture of red and mana?
Mm-mm. Just mana.
Just mana? Well, there goes that theory. Anyway.
Like I said, my biology is very... I don't understand it.
Most people do not understand their biology. There is no shame in that. That being said, you might need to be... The answer to most of these questions is going to require rigorous testing from professionals. This means that you might need to become more comfortable with the idea. You don't have to do this. To be under the knife. To have people do some actual real testing. Studies and such. They shouldn't be trying to change you in any capacity. If anyone tries to do that, you should probably send them to the authorities. But in general, marking down data, making hypotheses about why that is, or what it might mean. That would be my angle, that I would approach it.
Where do you even go for something like that? At least with
There's
something
a lot of
like me.
doctors. Well, I would probably go to a normal doctor first. Because even if what your biology is not akin to a typical human, they can at the very least mark down things that separate you from a typical human, which will give you much more insight for what to look for and what kind of professional to seek out next. You could also have an artificer on board while it is going down. Maybe a wizard. A surgeon, a wizard, and an artificer, maybe an alchemist. So long as they don't become too many chefs in one kitchen scenario, that would probably be the best bet. At least to get as much information as much as possible.
I'll talk to him about it then.
Very well. Where should I deliver the book to?
I have the tavern should do the mailing address for it.
Do you want to rent it or buy it?
I'll just buy it.
Can you get them a purchase form?
Yes. Is that even here, or do I get that later?
They're always here. You can ask Echo if you can't find it.
Hey, well.
Is there anything else that you'd like to ask?
Not for now, at least.
Before you go anywhere, I need to talk to you for 2 seconds.
You could wait.
I am probably done for now.
Understood. It was a lovely conversation. Thank you for speaking to me about such private matters. I hope I was able to assist.
Thank you for the help. I don't really know where to start with all this.
Oh yes, most don't. It is why we founded this guild in the first place.
It's why I liked the idea of it existing. I've told Eyes before, and Vincent too, but you and all of your members are very much welcome at the tavern. even if you weren't.
I'm very pleased to hear that.
Obviously, most people are without stating it, but I feel like it's good to extend a special invitation. I've heard from some of your members that it's hard to find a place that's accepting.
Each one of us have very particular struggles, yes. But also there are, regrettably, some who, for some reason, find great shame in the expressing of love. It's something that I do not understand, personally. Love, wealth of information to make sure that everyone has the best time possible. I think, or I hope, that others
I hope so.
see the light one day.
I'm not ashamed of it. I just don't understand it, and I get embarrassed. Especially considering someone as old as me should understand this.
Well, considering you were shocked into an entirely new body, it's understandable. And I have met let's say cherries before that were much older than you, I'm sure.
I guess I hope there are more like me that are uneducated at my age.
Most are, dreadfully.
Oh. For that long?
Experience, but I wouldn't say that it necessarily means that they learned anything.
Oh.
The jackhammer technique?
Huh?
Tried and true in missionary.
Oh. I'll leave you for your conversation.
It's here, right? It's up here, all the way up here where your belly is.
Tell if you have mana, and if you do, what affinities you may have. That's how I learned I had earth and electricity.
And
Look, it took me a
worse
one.
comes to show, it is.
I'm a sweaty little gobble.
Trick I learned from a book that I can't read anymore.
It's hot in here. It's hot here. So take off your VR. We're at 20. Good night, bye all. Oh, my knees hurt. My knees are real bad. I kind of locked them a bit. Too much, because Quill was like standing nervous. Nervous standing. Nervous standing, nervous standing, nervous standing. Lock knees. Lock knees. Ow. Ow. They hurt. They hurt. They pain. Ow. Feels like Pathfinders again. The whole guild waiting just to talk to their guild leader. Kind of makes sense. Stretch the knees, stretch the legs. Wah! Wah! Damn, are you on the floor? I heard you on a floor level. I thought. You on the floor, buddy? Buddy, where are you? Nope. Nope, he's not on the floor. You just need to know if he's on the floor or not. Kind of important to know if he's on the floor or not. If he's not on Blink. He's not on the floor. Then, or if he is on the floor, then I don't want to step on him. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 beep 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 boop 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 beep beep. Yeah. We're gonna switch to Finley once. Quill gets the purchase form.
Hello. I'm going to. You can walk with me to talk to Echo.
After that, I need to head back so X doesn't get too worried.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry I had the opportunity to talk to her before she got barded again, so I needed something.
I understand. And this, I realized, kind of reminds me of my old guild.
You had a guild?
I used to run one with Leaf, actually. We ran it together.
Oh.
Technically, I owned it, but an adventuring guild.
Ah.
Pathfinders.
That's nice. Oh, is that the sign in
Mhm.
your inn?
We, had to give up on it. But it was nice while it lasted. Although, it is nice to actually be able to talk to him.
I'm glad. Not everything can last forever.
Mm.
I'm glad you have fun memories. Not many people can say.
That's where I met X. And a lot of other friends.
Echo. Hello. I need to know where the purchase forms for the books that the guild have. Over there, behind the desk.
No, they should be just over there on the desk, yes. I usually bring them with me.
Thank you.
That's they run a
Undead, giants, fire, water. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Echo. Fair warning, I think we're gonna need those smelling salts soon. The Jaden kettle is squealing again.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
I'll head on over there.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just precaution,
I'll
just
put
in case.
these in
Oh.
here.
And here's the coin. Think that should be enough. If there's a little
Thank you so
extra,
much.
I don't mind you keeping it.
Thank you, I guess. Okay, you're all situated. The book should be delivered to you later.
Thank you.
I meant it when I was
I'll
telling Vincent.
see you next time at the tavern, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. We gotta switch Giant Viz! Ah! And then we're gonna find a little place for Finley to be. We're gonna fly in like a bird because we are a bird. I'm sweaty. It's too fucking hot in this ye. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah! I gotta get my wiggles out because I wasn't able to wiggle as Quill. I couldn't wiggle. I couldn't wiggle. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. Where did you come from? You're not supposed to be there. I thought I stepped on something. 1 second. You need to move over here. You're not supposed to be there. I want to fall over. I thought I set up my play space beforehand, but I forgot one part. I don't know if I forgot to move the music stool. That would have been a tripping hazard. A tripping hazard. Okay. Now. It's Finley time. Illegal to wiggle. I think we're gonna go with the shirt today. I don't have to worry about the hair. Bird. Bird up. Yeah! Wee! 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 Finley's eyes are red. Thank you for noticing.